Now, it's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
Here we go. Welcome to the Varsity Radio Show. I am so excited to be here with you. It is going to be one of the most fantastic days ever. I know it's raining outside, but we're about to provide the sunshine. It's going to be a good day. And what makes the Varsity so special, I think it's the people that sit in the room with me from week to week, because without that, and I've done this before, Steven, it'd just be me talking to the air. So,
right? Yeah.
Anyway, I am so excited. This has become a good friend of mine. He is a celebrity on his campus. He's a celebrity. He is, I want to say this right. We call him Officer Coach Jonathan Harris. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and so he is a student resource officer, which we've never had on the Varsity.
Yeah.
And he's a big deal to my kids and to the school that he's at.
Well, I do my best to love on them. They're cool. They're good kids.
And then on top of that, he also, because he didn't have enough things to do, he also is the shot put coach at Gunnersville Track and Field.
Yes. It's another fun time with the kids. Get to reach those kids that don't necessarily have somebody there. Most of the kids at the track team do, but It's good. Coach Bashaw didn't have anybody helping, so I kind of stepped up to take that off. One little thing off his plate. So.
He said, "You're the guy."
Yeah.
You're the guy. And then also in the studio, and I'm super excited every week to introduce this guy. He is going to be the future Hall of Famer, I believe. I believe he's going to take Rick and Bubba's job. Completely believe that. He is the greatest radio producer of all time. He is what we call the Willy Wonka of radio. Steven Spiegel!
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Hey, we've got a really good show lined up.
We do.
Jayden Johnson and Will Nance with us today.
Yeah.
From Sardis. This is like the first time ever that Sardis has joined us in the studio. Really looking forward to that.
Yeah, and that's really exciting. They reached out to us again, Steven, and it's exciting to have Sardis. We have never had Sardis, so never an SRO, never Sardis. Hey, we want to tell you about the things that help the Varsity. First, the fuel of the Varsity, Charburger, home of the famous Char-Grilled Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteaks, and jumbo crispy onion rings. That's the Charburger, and we want to tell you about a fun place. Take you back to the 80s, Coach Harris. Take you back to the 80s here. It's B&B Video Games. They got an 80s style arcade in the back, local video game retail store in the front, right by the Pizza Hut, just like one of my favorite cartoon movies, Toy Story. Pizza Planet. Right there. So, B&B Video Games. Hey, we have an exciting show for you. We have a great things for you that are going on, but the show never stops. For the next 2 hours, it never stops. You may not hear us. You may hear wonderful music because Steven's good at that. But we are on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, at Varsity Radio Show, at Twitter or X, at Varsity Radio 885, TikTok at Varsity Radio Show, and YouTube at Varsity Radio Show 885, and podcast everywhere. But if you want to come join us on Facebook or Instagram, come on over to at Varsity Radio Show. You can actually see Officer Harris. You can see our guests today. It's going to be a good day. And we're about to do Meme of the Week, and you don't want to miss that. So come join us right now.
There we are.
All right. So much fun. And this is one of my favorite things, Coach Harris. Meme of the Week.
Meme of the Week?
Meme of the Week.
Really? Meme of the Week?
I do. I like Meme of the Week.
That's your favorite part?
Well, one of them.
It's one of my favorite parts, too.
I love Meme of the Week.
It's got to feel more official.
So here it is.
Memes of the Week.
There it is.
There we go.
So we will comment now. Hey, they're here already. Look at. And is there 3 of them? Okay, there we go. No, but hey, this is for you. This is the corny dad joke. This is my corny dad joke of the week, Steven. No bunny loves you like Jesus.
My goodness.
You're welcome.
Wow.
You're welcome. That is corny to the corny level, and you're welcome. You can thank me later.
Nobody
Steven.
asked for it, but there you go.
I know. There you go. Nobody.
Welcome.
Yes. Next. Call me childish, but beating the GPS time is an extreme sport for me.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't say this beside a police officer, but this is my job.
Yes.
Have you ever found yourself doing this?
All the time. It's got to be the most daddiest thing of all, the dad things to do.
And my wife gets on to me. So she's straight up like, you are racing that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I am.
Says we'll be there at 7. 6:30 easy.
That's right. I'm going to pull it. Okay, dad joke number 2. Here you go. You're welcome. For those of you who don't know the difference between a crocodile and an alligator, the crocodile is the one next to the alligator.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I'm all kinds of help today, Steven.
There you go.
Okay. Now, this is for real. Okay. Now, Steven, I sent you the video for this just so you could understand this.
Oh, I know.
Meet my cousin. He's from Mobile. To help you understand this, do you have that video?
I do. Give me just a second. Let me
to help you understand this meme, for all of those, because Steven had never seen it, and it made me sad Steven hadn't seen it, and Steven needed to see this to be cultured.
Yes, absolutely.
You needed to be cultured, Steven.
And I came from the news scene. I used to be in television news, so this is right up my alley.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have said that you were the cameraman who filmed all this.
Wow.
So check this news story out.
I think it was enough that I was at 48 about the time that they did the whole hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your husbands guy. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was kind of nuts. So anyway, all right. So let me get to this video real quick. Get it popped up here. All right.
This is going to be great.
Here we go.
Well, just in time for St. Patrick's Day, crowds are coming by the dozens to get an up-close view at what some say is a piece of Irish folklore.
Some people in the Crichton area of Mobile say a leprechaun is taking up residence in their neighborhood.
You've seen this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
NBC 15's Brian Johnson has more.
Curiosity leads to large crowds in Mobile's Crichton community, many of you bringing binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun say yeah?
Yeah.
Eyewitnesses say the leprechaun only comes out at night. If you shine a light in its direction, it suddenly disappears. This amateur sketch
that is beautiful.
What many of you say the leprechaun looks like. Others find it hard to believe and have come up with their own theories and explanations for the image.
My theory is it's casting a shadow from the other limb.
Could be a crackhead got hold to the wrong stuff, and it told him to get up in a tree and play a leprechaun.
We don't get down to the bottom.
This guy. He's my hero.
He's ready. He's ready to go.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
This guy helping to direct traffic says he's prepared for his encounter with the leprechaun. He's suited up from head to toe.
I want to picture this guy on my wall.
Right here.
Right.
This is a special leprechaun flute, which has been passed down from thousands of years ago from my great-great-grandfather who was Irish. I just came to help out.
Others just came to get lucky in hopes a pot of gold may be buried under this tree.
I'm gonna run a backhoe and uproot that tree. I want to know where to go. I want to go. Give me the go. I want to go.
This is Brian Johnson, NBC 15 News.
People will do anything for a pot of gold. I mean, anything.
You know what I like? I like the amateur sketch of the leprechaun.
Yeah,
it looks like somebody got a really good look at it and got that good drawing out there.
Who did that? I want to know who sketched that.
Sarcasm. Steven,
that was a good
the sarcasm here.
Right? Yeah.
You know. And Steven had never seen that. Meet my cousin. He's from Mobile.
That's good.
That's solid. That's so good, Steven.
I'm kind of on the fence about this next one.
Okay. Well, it's true.
I'll let you do it. Go for it.
Easter cookies nailed it. Literally. This, Steven, I'm on a roll today.
Yeah.
Dad joke.
Yep.
You should have bust out the dad joke. So the dad jokes are for real right now. And Easter cookies nailed it. So
there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about eating it, but it's there. And then, Steven, I found something very troubling.
What was that?
The cicada
Oh, yeah.
The cicada,
Cicadas.
America's cicada apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Two groups emerged at the same time.
Yeah. It's going to be kind of loud out there. And,
First time since 1803.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be wild.
Exoskeletons everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen the actual thing.
Yeah.
I just keep seeing the exoskeletons
stuck to the tree.
in my wall, the wall of my house. I'm like, what is happening here?
So much for relaxing evenings on your porch when that happens.
When something's screaming at you. You know, your guy Matt Mitchell does cicadas better than
he does them.
anybody.
Yep.
He's so great.
It's cool too that we don't have to be a part of the whole big picture thing, because you see what happens is the two converge in one spot, and that's only up in Illinois and Indiana.
Yeah.
So imagine if you had both coming out at the same time here in Alabama. It'd be awful.
Yeah, no.
They're coming out in just Indiana and Illinois.
I mean, it's bad enough with the mayflies.
That's
terrifying. They hit the lake out there on Lake Gunnersville. It's crazy. Things are everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I thank you God that we're not in Indiana and Illinois.
I know, right? Yeah.
I mean, we would never sleep. Those things screaming at us.
Mm-hmm.
But man, yeah, that's traumatic. Also, even though you're not a Bama fan,
Thank
it's
goodness.
okay. Alabama is the only school in college sports to make the college football playoff and the Sweet 16 in the same year.
Yeah, that's
ever.
That's pretty amazing.
That's a good accomplishment.
Yeah. It's another star for the state there.
Yeah.
I like how I played that. Another star for the state.
That's right.
You can still talk good about what happened, even if it was with Alabama, the University of Alabama.
Well, you know, I'll be honest. Auburn has been the better basketball team really this year, and to see them fall the first game really shocked me, honestly, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it hurt. It hurt. when you're better than the other team, but you just don't make it happen. So, it's a little disheartening, but, tomorrow's a new day and next season comes around.
Yes.
So.
And we're talking about Easter, Stephen. Mm-hmm. I found this hilarious Easter video.
Yeah.
Doing one of our favorite things.
The Easter Bunny?
Yes.
Okay.
The Easter Bunny.
I can totally hit
So this is for Officer Coach Harris.
Yeah. That would be fun, but I can't move like that anymore.
Look at this. Look at it. I mean, who's the best athlete in the
He's playing it up, huh?
Oh, yeah. That was nice. Look at that amateur sketch of Mr. T on the wall.
Yeah, I don't have those
How
moves.
dare you throw the Easter Bunny, man? Steven, this is great. Oh! Why are you going to kill the Easter Bunny like that?
Yeah, he's not going to get a basket.
You're getting cold for Easter.
Absolutely. You can forget your chocolate Easter Bunny.
Oh my gosh. Easter Bunny! Easter Bunny! Steven, this is the best 2 minutes of your life. You have to admit, that was awesome.
That was good.
That was good.
That's good.
Every video we come up with is not amazing, but that one was. And then they created, because I knew I was going to have Officer Coach Harris, I wanted to introduce him to two new sports, since Kandi's not there, is she?
Yeah, I haven't seen her yet.
Okay.
Still working on it.
Well, then we're going to introduce Officer Coach Harris to two new sports and see which one he'd like most and what you think about them. So
let's do Juggerball first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right,
yeah.
Whoa, what is that? This is Jugger, a team sport. There are 5 players in each team. 1 player per team is the runner, which is the only one who is allowed to grab the ball in the middle of the field and score. The other 4 players are helping the runner to get to the other side of the field without getting tagged. That's what you use the sports equipment for. When a player gets tagged, they're out of the game for a specific time. So the more opponents got tagged, the easier it gets for the runner to score a point. Do you see which awesome play leads Team Yellow to the point?
What do you think about that?
Interesting. Looks like a lot of running, but interesting.
I mean, it's very strategic. It's like an extreme game of capture the flag.
Right.
If you've ever played capture the flag.
Yes.
And then, Steven, the other sport, this is insane.
Here you go.
So check this out.
What's better than basketball? Why, basketball with German suplexes, obviously.
That's why I made the basketball team in middle school.
This is rest ball.
That was my job.
A delightful combo of basketball, wrestling, and rugby that originated as a warm-up activity for Russian wrestlers. Unlike normal basketball, this sport allows you to travel with the ball, but with the added threat of getting wrestled or wiped by an opponent at any time.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
No punching, hitting, leg grabs, trips, or pushing in the back are permitted, but slam and suplex to your heart's content.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the one. There looked like some strategy in that. See the guy throw the shirt at him and try to,
yeah. It's all fun and games until you're being suplexed.
Yeah, till you land on your head.
So can anybody suplex, or do you have like a designated wrestler?
And do you have to take your shirt off to suplex?
Yes, Steven, why are they taking their shirts off?
I don't know. They can throw them at each other too, so it's all strategy, I guess.
Their shirts.
There it goes.
And since we're discussing other countries, Steven, I wonder what it'd be like if you all lived, I mean, your entire city in one building.
Ooh.
Did you see that?
That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
It could be.
It could be. Yeah. I don't know what I think about that.
You don't know what you think about it.
Yeah, but we can take a look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So this is the city in one building.
This is crazy right here, though. The suplex.
Here's that city.
The only city in the world where all the people in the city live in one building. You heard it right. It is called Whittier City in Alaska. There are only 220 people living in this city, and they all live in same building named as the Big Itch Tower. This building have 14 floors, and they have everything they need there, like a school, hospital, grocery store, police station, gym, cafe, and even a church. They put everything in one place because it's really cold outside, so it's hard to go out.
That's cool. How long, Steven?
We've got about 3 minutes, but we do have Kandi on board with us.
Candy!
Right now, so I can bring her over here and take a look at her.
Kandi, how would you like your entire city to live in one building?
No. I'm good.
And Kandi, what's your opposition?
I don't want people in my space.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of people in your space.
I don't do that very well. I like my boundaries.
Your boundaries. I like that shirt. That's a cool blue color. I like that blue color.
Appreciate.
How's the Kandi doing?
Candy's doing good. Candy's doing good. Just busy.
Kandi, do you ever get a break?
No.
If
it's not work, it's home. It's not home, it's kids. If it's not kids, it's grandkids. If it's not kids, grandkids, it's a family and issues. Yeah, just, everybody has life happening, and life happens outside of FCA for us as well. So just a lot of challenges and opportunities for spiritual growth going on right now.
Yes.
See, she got the silver lining in there. That was cool, Kandi. I like the way you did that. Yeah. It's like in the middle of all the complicated stuff, we can still find some good things. That's great.
It's been, we're not on air, right?
No, we're on the socials, but we're not on air.
Okay.
Not on radio.
Okay, we're good. We're not going to do that either. I was going to share something, but I'm not going to share.
Okay.
Because friends are friends forever, Kandi.
Yeah. Do I?
Because friends are friends forever.
Yes, they are. But
I was starting to sing a song.
It's on social media.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
No. I will say that our family could use some prayers.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, we can do that.
Yeah. So for Seth. Seth and Stephen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Seth is there. All right.
Is that G Money?
It is.
That's my boy G Money.
What's up?
G Money, what's up?
That's a pool hustler, isn't it?
No, that's the golf hustler.
That's a golf hustler.
Don't you ever bet money on that man at Top Golf.
I bet he could do the same thing in pool.
He will embarrass. He'll embarrass you.
Yeah. It involves putting the ball in a hole. I bet you could do it.
I can play. I don't know if I can.
Yeah. Don't you play that man. Yeah. I played Top Golf with him, and he just started killing it. And I'm like, dude.
Yeah,
who knew?
Play Top Golf with him.
Your expectations are low. So.
I had no idea that you were a golf pro.
10 seconds, guys.
Here we go.
We'll come up on air.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Everyone says bye.
All right. We'll be right back.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
So excited to be with one of my favorite people from the Huntsville office wearing a really cool blue-colored FCA shirt. The one, the only, Kandi Armstrong. How are you?
We're good. We're good. How are y'all?
Man, I am here again with another one of my favorite people. We talk every morning, at least for a second.
Yeah.
Officer Harris, school resource officer and coach at Guntersville.
Yes.
Anyway, how's Kandi doing?
Kandi's doing pretty good. Just staying busy. If it's not work, it's outside church and family, and so like we said, life happens with everybody, and we've got life happening right now. So yeah, we're good though.
Kandi, the master
we're good
juggler.
And blessed.
Kandi, the master juggler, and she has a really large dog named Milo.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
awesome.
He has a large dog. He's a 50-pound golden doodle.
Yeah,
he was custom in medium. There's nothing medium about him.
No.
Nothing.
They said he was going to be medium. They lied to you.
They lied.
They
There's nothing medium. There's nothing medium about that dog.
No.
He probably thinks he's extra small.
He does think he's a lap dog. You're correct. And he's not.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
He tries to climb up in my lap, and I'm like, oh, dear Lord, would you please get down?
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
He's a horse in the house.
Yes. I've seen images when he stole the show on these things.
Working from home, he'll put that nose in. He don't care, He's a sweet dog, though. Sweet dog, smart dog. I have to tell you a funny story, though. We're having some work done on the house, and so last Thursday, we were having our stairs rebuilt, and they've got them done, and they were staining them and whatever. Well, they didn't let us know they were going to stain them last week. So when we get home Thursday after work, we have him upstairs. We can't get up the stairs. And anyway, it was a crazy story. He had to be harnessed down the window.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Down the window?
Bit.
Please tell me you took video of that.
We did.
Okay.
We did.
You missed a golden opportunity if you didn't.
Yeah, well, we put him upstairs to keep him out of the painter's room because we thought they were going to paint. Well, they ended up doing something totally different. When we got home, we couldn't get up the stairs for 3 days. So my husband was climbing in and out the window from upstairs on the ladder. It was just...
I need to see all these videos, Kandi. This sounds like America's Funniest Home Video every day.
We were so redneck last week, it wasn't even funny.
You were redneck or they were?
We were.
Oh, you were?
They forced us to be. I'll say that.
So,
anyway,
Kandi, now that I've gotten to hear your awesome stories, and now I desperately want to see a dog being hoisted out a second-story window.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I blame you for that.
Yeah. And neighbors was coaching and guiding, and it was crazy. It was last Thursday was a comedy hour at our house.
Yes.
But anyway, on to more important things. FCA. We have sports camp going, registration going on right now. We have a special right now. It's $200. It's an additional $25 off if you register before the end of the month. April 1st, it increases to the full value of camp, which is $225. So please take losing my words here. Take advantage of the opportunity to save a little bit. We started Black Friday doing different specials, and we've increased it since then, but it goes full price on the 1st, which is next Monday. So please register and save that money. We also have scholarships available online, NorthAlabamaFCA.org. So if you need a scholarship for our camps, but we have Marshall County Camp. It's going to be June the 10th through the 14th. That's at Sand Mountain Park.
Yeah.
And then we have Madison County East at Whitesburg Rock, June 17th through 21. Coleman Camp will be July the 8th through the 12th at Coleman High School. And then we'll come back to Madison County. It will be Madison County West, which will be held at Bob Jones High School. And that's going to be July the 15th through the 19th. And then we'll roll right into the next week. We will have our first ever middle school PLT. That's for grades 6 through 8. That's going to be held July the 25th through the 26th at Madison Academy.
Nice.
And then we will have the following week after that, Friday and Saturday, August the 2nd and 3rd, will be our high school, PLT. And that will be featuring, we'll have Taya from formerly United Hillsong or Hillsong United. She will be performing on Friday night. Saturday, we have a private concert for the campers, which will be Forrest Frank. So lots of cool stuff going on this summer with FCA, lots of camp. If you have not sent your child to FCA camp, you definitely do not want to miss that opportunity.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. But yeah, all of this can be found on our website at northalabamafca.org. All the registration links. There's partnership brochures on there if anybody out there is interested in partnering with FCA. We also have our camp clinician brochures, which will show you everybody, all the instructors for all the different sports that we're having throughout all the camps. So they're all on there as well. So lots and lots and lots of cool camp stuff and PLT going on this summer. So you do not want to miss it, I promise.
Fantastic.
The kids at my school love it. They talk about it. You know, when it starts coming up, they love it.
Wow.
Yes, we have, we always have a great turnout. And that's what I was doing was camp comparison from what we have registered last year versus this year. And this year sports are already filling up. So please go register North Alabama FCA. There is a camp near you.
Very close.
Very close. Very close.
And the Varsity Radio Show has had the opportunity to visit those camps, and they are awesome.
Yeah, we have boot camp with all of our interns. They will do training. We start the day after Memorial Day, and they will be trained for the following 2 weeks.
Wow.
And then we will go from their graduation will be on Friday, and we start camp on Monday at Marshall. But it's the training that our interns get. I'm not saying this because I am a part of this team. The boot camp that these students go through and the spiritual guidance and teaching that they get is phenomenal. And it is not just to help them get through the camp season. These are people and lessons that they are being poured into that will affect their life, and it will help them grow spiritually, and it will teach them and train them to go onto their campuses, to go into their workforce of how to share God's word.
Yes.
And it is life impacting. It's not just, yes, it's fun. We have a great time in the summer with camps, but it's so much more than camps and playing a sport. Campers are being poured into.
Yeah.
Interns are being poured into, and we're talking about advancing God's kingdom, and that is the goal of Northeast Alabama FCA.
And it's created, I'm on the campus, I know coaches at the high school, it's created a culture.
It has.
It's incredible.
It really has. But we have, we have huddles and stuff that's on campuses, but it's all student-led. We are there to provide them assistance, a snack here and there or whatever. But we have a huddle game plan, and these kids on campuses throughout the school year, they meet amongst themselves.
They do.
And they plan, and they meet before school, and they meet after school. So very seldom is it during the school hour. But it touches my heart and makes it smile that there are so many youth who are eager, who are wanting to share God's word.
Yes.
And like you said, it's a movement, and it is so encouraging. Kids today get such a bad rap because there are a few bad apples out there.
Yeah.
That are looking for something, and we all know what they need. We know what the answer is.
Yes.
And these kids on campuses are so eager to share it with their classmates, with all their different peers, and even with their families. That's what it's all about.
So good.
That's all about. It's sharing God's word and helping build his kingdom and doing what we as Christians are called to do, is to go and make disciples. Teach, train, love, make disciples. And we're called to go. And that's what we try to do.
And Kandi, you are the stuff. Thank you so much for giving us your time and calling in, being a part of this show. You are valuable, so valuable. Thank you.
Well, thank y'all for all that y'all do in helping us get the word out there about FCA, the ministry, and what God's doing, because it's all him.
Yes, absolutely.
He's using us, and we're trying to be obedient.
Well, we'll talk to you hopefully next week, Kandi.
Sounds good.
You're
Sounds
the
good.
stuff.
Y'all take care.
Yes.
88.5 JFM is WJIA Guntersville. Streaming online at 885jfm.com.
Okay. I'm about to have good day.
That's it. That's the song.
I like that song.
It's really hot right now.
The song or you?
Forrest Frank. Good day. It's good stuff.
So, Steven, I found this video, and I thought it was hilarious before we do Clutch, because I know Officer Harris will enjoy this. This reminds me, this is probably Officer Harris's job every day, but this is what it looks like at my house. There's this baseball game going on, and these two reporters actually catch something going on. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay.
Little
it looks like
play.
Officer Harris's life probably daily in my household. So check this out. I hope you enjoy it.
Seltzer's got a good changeup. Oh, this is like perfect weather if you're a kid. It's hot, it's raining, it's going to get muddy at some point. Little brother is giving the big brother all he can handle.
After it.
Big cut.
Big brother said, okay, I've had enough.
Oh! Sneak attack.
Yes.
Oh, he's going to kick him.
Oh, that's getting rugged. This is why, by the way, it's the youngest sibling that's always the best athlete.
The best athlete and the toughest.
Yeah. It's always the little one. It's me.
You're always, when you're the youngest, you're playing against people that are older and stronger than you and taller than you, and you got to try harder. You know, it's interesting that you come back and you played at 15 or 20, right?
Look at this. They got him. The two younger siblings each grabbed a leg, and here comes the parents.
Here comes the parent.
They're having a blast. They are. Mom's going to have to do some laundry tonight.
You tell me those announcers weren't bored out of their minds, Steve.
Something different, yeah.
That's an average day in Officer Harris's life.
Oh, yeah. I if I'm not outside watching it, I'm watching it on the cameras because it breaks up the monotony and it's funny. It can be funny if they don't get mad at each other.
Yeah. Sarah says sounds like
I got it.
Okay. I don't know why anyway, and then Steven, I thought about you shaking things up on the drums. I found this video. Steven can play the drums. You may not. How long do we have?
We've got, let's see, 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have time for this.
Sure.
So I thought about you, Steven.
Yeah.
I wanted your comment about
I figured
adding
you did this for me.
Adding part something to the drums. So
right. Little rubber chicken action.
What do you think, Steven?
Sure.
You make that happen.
But there's only one thing about it. In order to play with a band with the rubber chicken, you have to have it in the right key as the rest of the band.
Oh, the rubber chicken?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Worship Chicken?
No. I think I have.
No? I'm going to have to introduce that to y'all's lives.
Yeah.
But I saw that and I thought, I got to get Steven's take on this. This is hilarious. So I think Steven, you're good though. You could add value to this.
Yeah. We can make that happen.
And
totally.
And so we hadn't even gotten any of your videos, but I got. How long we got?
We got about 1:18.
A minute 18. Mm-hmm. What if everybody traveled by play horse?
Oh yeah,
Steven.
Here we go. He's got the gallop down too.
That's hilarious.
That's perfect. As a Monty Python guy, the only thing he needs is the guy with the coconuts.
This is great. That's appropriate. And clutch.
All right, got it here in about 17 seconds.
Oh, I thought I jumped into that, but that's hilarious. I could see somebody doing that.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So many good videos today.
Oh, there's some good ones. That one was good.
A lot of dad jokes.
All right, here we go, y'all.
The clutch moment.
I picked this clutch especially because of who was going to be in here with me, and somebody I know who serves our community so well. He's a Christian. He's a great leader. And Officer Harris, he's become, like I said, a good friend, but his heart for people and kids goes beyond just his job. It's who he wants to be, and I love his heart. But I think as followers of Christ, it should be our nature to serve and to look for ways to serve people. In Mark chapter 10, Jesus is talking in verse 42 through 45, and it says, so Jesus called them together, and he said, you know that the rulers in this world, they lord it over their people, and officials flaunt their authority over those under them. But among you, it will be different. And this is Jesus. I'm setting a different standard right here.
Right.
Whoever wants to be a leader among you must first be your servant. And whoever wants to be first among you must be the slave of everyone else. For even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others and to give his life as a ransom for many. So Jesus states some important principles on serving right here, and I figured you'd be the perfect guy to talk about this. Principles of serving. Jesus' system always looks different from the world, right?
Right.
The world says it's all about you. Jesus states the complete opposite. The greater he is, the less than I need to be. The greater that I am. And your effect in this world and in the next one is all based on how well you serve. So let me ask you this. What would you say the world system of success looks like?
Just looking at it, you'd think me first. In the world, it's me first. And, I may be skipping ahead, but, I had to learn how to love people.
Yeah.
More than myself.
Yeah.
And that's a hard part, and it still can be a struggle sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's not about me first. And I couldn't do my job if it was about me and what I was going to get out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So. The second thing, if you want to impress Jesus, then we have to serve. You want the equation for catching Jesus's eye or making God impressed with you. Serving gets his attention.
Right.
In verse 44, it says, whoever wants to be first among you must be a slave of everyone else. Nobody really wants to be a slave, right?
No.
Genuinely, you're like, slave has a really bad connotation. I don't really want to be that. But why do you think serving means so much to Jesus in the kingdom of God?
He came to serve us. He was, obviously he was the authority.
Yeah.
But out of his love for us. You know, he came to serve us and to tell us, hey, I'm the way to the kingdom. But
yeah,
you know, if you got to love the least of these if you're gonna love me.
That's right.
So, you know, again, that can be a struggle with some people, you know, but it is what it is. You know, Jesus didn't have to wash feet.
No,
he chose to wash feet.
That's right.
He chose to serve, and you know, if you're gonna follow Jesus, you probably need to look like Jesus.
Yeah,
a little bit. So, yeah.
And you're talking about that. You think about Jesus in the life that he lived, and just how powerful servant it was. The servant part, I think of the story of the night that he knows Judas is going to betray him.
Yes.
He knows it's going to happen. He still washes his feet. He still lets him eat at the table.
Yeah.
Right? And he still loves him.
And
wow.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's you know, it all boils down, I think, servanthood boils down to love.
Yeah.
You know, loving your neighbors and caring about other people.
Yeah. Which comes to my last point. We should serve because Jesus became a servant to us all. In verse 45, for even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others and to give his life as a ransom for many. He's willing to be embarrassed, humiliated, willing to go beyond anything he should have to. So what kind of example did Jesus set for us to follow?
You know, kind of lost my thoughts there, but you know, just when he was leading the disciples around, he wasn't bossing them around. He was showing them, hey, this is how you do it. Hey, you know, take care of this part. Take care of these people.
Yeah.
You know, take care of your communities and your areas of influence. And, And you know, again, love.
Yeah, make a greater difference in people's lives.
Yeah.
That's so good. Hey, we're going to pray for you. God, I come to you now and I pray that you would touch our friends. God, you would help us to serve more than we're served. God, that you would help us to have humble attitudes. God, to see the best in people. God, to help bring out the best in people. Be with us today in your holy and awesome name. Amen.
Oh, I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you.
You're hitting all his best notes, Stephen. Mm-hmm. Can we go ahead and bring them in? I know they've been here for a while. I want you to get to meet them.
Yeah.
I've not met them. So
yeah.
Will and Jayden?
Will and Jayden.
Will and Jayden.
Will is a twin.
Yes, I saw that. Will Nance is a twin. Jayden Johnson. Jayden seems like a pretty big deal in tennis.
Yeah.
So.
I'm telling you, if hitting home runs out of the fence with a tennis ball were a sport, I'd be
mean you'd be killing it.
Yes.
Be fantastic. So here they come. Our very first Sardis people. It's gonna be great. I'm glad you came today. I hope you're having a good time.
I am. This is cool. I understand. You know, when you had Amber.
Yeah.
She talked it up good. So.
Jayden, what's up? Have a seat. And then put those on and get close to the microphone. Closer microphone, the better. You are legends. This is the first Sardis people we've ever had on our show. So here, I get that close to you. So the closer the microphone, the better. Same thing for you. How are you, Will?
Doing good. About you?
I think he's adjusting your volume. I am good. And so Will, you're a twin.
Yes, sir.
So who's the better looking twin?
I think I am.
I had my last year group was in North Carolina. I had 4 twins at one time, and I could tell them apart. It's a miracle. What sets you apart from your brother?
I have a sister.
Oh, never mind. There we go. That was easy. Okay. You were laughing because you know I was being set up right there.
I did.
Yeah, look. I see how it is. This is how it's going to be, isn't it?
Maybe not.
So, hey, I brought y'all here because I want to make you laugh. And so, Stephen, I'm going to let you do that.
Sure. Have you ever heard of Rockstar before? Y'all ever on TikTok?
My favorite.
I don't know if you have TikTok. Either one of you?
You have TikTok?
I do have TikTok.
I don't.
Okay. All right. So there's this guy on there. He's a voiceover artist, right? And he adds the voices to all these pets. And he
Fantastic.
tells you, what they're really thinking about. What's really going on in this particular situation. So let's play one of those for you. It'll loosen you up a little bit. Here we go.
This is where I saw that other puppy. Hey! Hey, why you in my house? You smell familiar, but you still gotta leave. Come on, let me walk you out around this corner. Wait a... How did you disappear like that? And your breath smell like my breath. What kind of sorcery is this? I had about enough of this. Listen, it's only room for one, not two puppies. We need to find a way to dig you out. Right here. Come on, dig right here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dig. Dig. Come on.
You hungry?
Yes, I am. Me too.
I have a healthy snack for you. Here's some celery.
What it smell like? That is not a snack.
Come on, eat it.
Hold on, let me smell.
Eat the celery.
I'm a dog, not a rabbit. No, this is where I draw the line. That is not food. What's the opposite of yes?
No?
No is right. And my bowl is right over there. Can you put some real food in it?
Oh, don't call him that. Don't call him that, my boy. Okay, call him.
Bodie.
Yes, ma'am. Here I come. Hey, come on. You saw that on Rockstar.
Did she get you? Did she get you?
Yeah, she got me, but I'm not playing that game.
That was beautiful, Steven.
Yep. Rockstar does a great job.
Do y'all have animals?
I do.
How many you got?
We raise dogs, so I think we have like 7.
What breed?
We raise dogs 7.
We have Yorkie poos.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Yorkie poos.
Well, that's what we raise.
That's awesome.
Now, you have other pets besides the ones that you raise? Any other breed of dog?
Well, I have an inside dog. She's a Yorkie, and she's just a pet.
Okay. So the other ones are raised, but one has superiority over the other ones.
Well, she is 10, so...
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I like that. How many animals you got?
I've got, I think, 11 dogs.
Good Lord! I'm sorry. I got nothing on you. 11 dogs.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Why? Do you know all their names?
Most of them.
Yeah, these outside dogs, inside dogs.
Mixture.
Oh, really?
Can you imagine 11 inside dogs?
That's a pack.
It'd be like Hotel for Dogs. Yeah. Y'all remember that movie? Golly. Wow. That is a cool story. So why do you have 11 dogs?
My mom likes to...
She likes dogs.
Get dogs and raise them.
Okay, yeah.
Does she rescue
Did y'all
them?
know y'all had that in common?
Did not.
Jeez. Wow. So, yeah. I had no idea. Steven? Yeah.
All right, so there's another guy, too. We like to kind of take a look at his videos from time to time. He does some funny stuff. His name is Dusty.
Oh, he's funny.
And he does, Dusty Dubs is what he goes by over on the socials. So take a look at this one, see what you think about it.
Hi, I'm Ricky, your blind date.
They're not extinct! Jurassic Park is real! I wanna go to the dog park! Sorority picture time! Get over here, Shelly! 3, 2, 1. Five fetch a slobber! Let me see it before you post it. Hey, sugar, did you pick up the bone meal? You forgot the bone meal. That's the one thing I needed. I gotta go outside. I gotta get some air. Not me, Derek. I'm right in the middle of my workout video. Be baptized, brother, and be gone from here, Satan! All these wind turbines, but not a lick of power in my doghouse.
I'm Dog Sidious.
Wow! Terry, that was incredible! You're gonna nail this audition! Can I get your autograph before you're famous? You think you'll meet Natalie Portman?
I can show you the world. See, Pete, he sleeps with his feet to his teeth. Steven, when sleeping, points his feet towards the ceiling.
Finally get the mower running. And here's the doggone rain. You're utterly confused. I have no milk to give.
You thought I was a French bulldog, wee-wee?
Yeah, trains are fast, boys. But they named a bus after me! Oh, come on, Trash. I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
Oh, you know I'm sensitive by now.
No, I can fix it. Just looks like the canine converter's out. I'm just gonna pop down here a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Evan, what are you doing in here? Oh, you taking a nap? Okay. My name is Cotton, and I'm trotting to a yacht I bought in Scotland. Oh, yeah. Yeah, coyotes are so stupid. Those are your ancestors, Philip. No need to scoot. The wind will get it. Oh, I won't bite you, no bite, huh? Well, how about I just bite your bark then? am I adopted?
Because I got 5,000 eyeballs.
Oh, yeah, tickle those ivories, Edna. Show 'em how we used to do it. NOLA.
Ooh, Diane, it's getting rough out there. See you dudes later. Sign the Texas Tornado.
I've been on Tinder 2 months and haven't been matched with anyone. I'm house trained, can sit, can shake. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Why? Why? Get a hold of yourself, Kenneth.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all dogs are created equal, that they are endowed by their master with certain unalienable rights, that among these are treats, chew toys, and the pursuit of belly rub.
Wow. That was one of the best ones you've ever done, Steven.
Mm-hmm. He's got it.
Do you guys have a job?
I don't.
You do? What do you do?
I work at Boaz Rec Center.
Boaz Rec Center. Okay. Nice. Hey, I've got a job suggestion, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all have ever worked at a car wash.
Oh, yeah.
Before. Mm-hmm. But I have a suggestion. I just want to show you guys right here. When all the good side hustles are taken. I'm just saying.
Good summer job.
I know. Just think about the workout. You'd have a serious workout right there. Yeah. You would definitely get some ab work in. Do you guys like Star Wars?
I've
never watched it. No. Do you like Star Wars?
I'm kind of a sci-fi nerd.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see. So. Watch his Death Star explode.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool the way they did that. Why not? I think that's cool.
The music is part of what makes that movie.
Yes, yes. And then since you think y'all are special with your 50 bajillion dogs, there's this kid who has a pet kind of bird that you normally wouldn't have. And I saw this little relationship. I wanted to show it to you. Yeah.
They could spend hours just playing.
That's what you're missing,
Russell
guys.
is a wild bird.
pet crow.
He's not around all the time. But when Otto is outside, he will never leave Otto's side. When we go inside, he will sit outside the window because he wants Otto to go outside with him. When I pick up Otto from kindergarten, Russell will sit on our roof and make sure that Otto is home. Even though Russell and Otto are really great friends, I never leave them unsupervised. Russell would only allow Otto to pet him.
Pet crow.
Whenever I tried, he would leave.
I think it's funny his name's Russell.
A special bond.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe! How did I not get that? Steven, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you need a pet crow now?
I do.
I think so.
So, I mean, you got 7 dogs, you got 11, you need a crow. You can call it Russell, too. He's a great actor.
Yes, yes.
I love Russell Crowe. And then I got one last one. 3:30 is when we start your interview. This football player who apparently learned the cheer, Steven.
Mm-hmm. He does it all. I mean, he's a one-man band. Well, cheerleader and football player.
This guy.
If football don't work out,
yeah, he can join the cheer squad immediately. We did one last week. It was the dads trying to humiliate. Have your parents ever tried to embarrass you?
Oh, of course, yes.
You got to tell us one of those stories. How have they tried? How did they try to embarrass you?
Well, my dad likes to dance, like at tennis matches and stuff.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's his victory dance. So
as much as I'd like to see a video you playing tennis.
So his victory dance,
I want to see that.
Is it
so
preemptive?
bad?
Does he do it so you'll get the victory, or does he only wait until after you've won to do it?
Oh, it's after I've
Okay,
won.
good.
Yes.
Because I think it might backfire the other way, right?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Dad, you're distracting me.
Love it.
Can't think of anything else but that move you just pulled over there.
I like to do that to my daughter.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't dance, but I like to make sure everybody knows that that's my daughter, and like tell her how much I love her, and she gets so embarrassed.
She gets embarrassed.
Yeah, it tears her up. It's great.
Yeah, he likes to hug me in front of everyone.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
That's fine.
She don't like it. You will one day. Jayden. That's awesome. I love that your dad does that. Now I want a video of your dad doing that. Like, that I want to see. There's nothing about... what do your parents do to embarrass you?
Whenever I'm out playing tennis...
Yeah, go ahead.
When I'm out playing tennis, he'll like... My mom will come by to courts or something sometimes.
Yeah.
And she'll holler at me.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Yeah. Stop it! Here we go.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
So excited to be here with Will Nance and Jayden Johnson from Sardis High School. They are tennis players. They are very successful at it. One is a twin. One has 7 dogs. We learned a lot on this break. I learned that they have an infinite amount of dogs at their house, both of them.
Yeah.
Will has 11.
Yes, sir.
And Jayden has 7. And, wow. And y'all had no idea y'all had that in common, that y'all have, like, crazy amounts of animals. But we also learned they need a pet crow. So that's what you're missing in your life. Like, you fill that empty gap, it's the crow. His name needs to be Russell. Anyway, so tell me when did you start playing tennis? And when did you know, hey, I'm good at this?
I started playing this summer between my 6th and 7th grade year.
Wow.
And when I realized I was good at it was probably when I won section my 8th grade year.
Oh, wow. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. When did you start, Will?
I started my 8th grade year.
Oh, wow.
And about the time I started realizing I was good at it was back during the summer. I was playing in a bunch of tournaments, and I'd always go to the finals.
Wow.
I never won the finals, but I always...
You were there.
I was there.
You were at the game.
Yes, sir.
And so what's it like to be on such a high level of success?
Well, it's really good, but I feel like there's like a target on my back.
Yeah.
You know, because everyone like wants to beat me. And
Yeah. Well,
I get everyone's best.
Does that motivate you, or I don't know, what does that do to your psyche or how you prepare for your matches?
It does motivate me.
Yeah.
So I'll let you ask a question.
Yeah. So you're the 3rd seed.
Yes, sir.
How much, like, who's ahead of you? Who are the other 2 ahead of you?
Cooper Sauls and Bryson Martin.
Okay. But you hang with them, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah.
On a good day, I will. But on a bad day, no.
So y'all have the opportunity to educate me a little bit, because I know very little about tennis other than it's a racket and a ball and a net.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Educate us.
Yeah, so it's good to be here with y'all today.
So he and I were talking about it. I got a racket with my wife, and I was like, I'm gonna play tennis, and you think you can be really good, and it's really easy, and it's not really easy.
It is harder than it looks.
It's really hard not to knock it out of the court.
Yes, sir.
So and how do you train yourself for that? How do you what does practice look like?
Practice at the courts, like with the team. Well, we start off with like just warming up, stretching, just hitting with each other, and then Miss Amanda, the coach, she comes out there and feeds us, and we play a game to warm up. And it's called King of the Hill. So you get with a partner, and you have like 3 chances to get over there to the other side.
Okay.
And then she just has different drills and stuff for us throughout the practice.
Okay. How? You tell me, what's practice look like for you?
It's about the same, but most of the time we'll do up and down drills where we'll hit and play out points.
Yeah.
And then the person with the most points at the end of the timer or whatever, then they'll move up or move down.
Yeah.
And we'll do that for about, I think it's like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. How do you challenge for, he was asking you, how do you challenge for that seed or that seat?
We play challenge matches. So, like, at the beginning of the season, we play, like, our teammates, and that's how she puts us in the lineup.
Okay. Okay. What is, tell me, probably the hardest loss that you've had, hardest match loss that, like, really bothered you. And then tell me the one, like, your biggest win. I want to know, like, the one that you were like, I can't believe I did that, but I did it. Like,
my hardest loss was probably my freshman year in the state finals. I lost in the state finals, and I won the first set 6-2, and I lost in a tiebreaker. So that was my worst loss.
Harsh.
Yes, it definitely was. And my best win was probably last year at section, because that was like the best match I had played, and it was a fun match.
What about you?
My worst loss was probably this year against Southside. I was sick, but it was still winnable.
Yeah.
I should have won it, but I don't know what happened.
You regret it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was rough. And then my best win was this year against Douglas. I won in a tiebreaker.
Nice.
And at the end of the match, I ended up yelling because I was so excited.
Well, I need to know what a tiebreaker is. What does that look like?
So instead of playing like 15, 30, 40, like you just play to 10, and it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, you know.
Yeah.
And you play to 10.
So it goes quicker.
Right.
Just to be done.
And that's after, like if you tie in a match. So if you play to 10, like in a regular set, and then it's 10 all, then you play a tiebreaker.
Okay. Very good.
So do either one of you have like a tennis bucket list that you've got to accomplish before?
I want to win section this year.
Okay.
That's on my bucket list. Win section.
Awesome. Win section, probably. Yeah.
So who's included in that section for you guys?
It's Southside, Douglas, Donahoe, Boaz, and Cherokee County for boys.
Wow.
And Etowah has a girls team, and Jacksonville has a girls team.
Okay.
That's in our section.
So kind of a tough go around.
It is.
Yeah, so you win section, but you made it all the way to state.
Yes, sir.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so the first, the teams that are in first and second go to state. So.
Okay.
And that's played
From
in
section.
Montgomery?
Mobile. Ours
okay.
is in Mobile.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's much nicer than Montgomery. So, you were talking about practice. You told me a King of the Hill kind of deal. What is your least favorite thing about practice and your favorite thing?
The long run at the end.
The long run.
I hate
Explain it.
I hate when Miss Amanda says we were doing the long run. It's just a mile, but it's just
a mile.
Well, not.
I mean, that's kind of coming from the track background. That's little.
After a practice, it's pretty rough.
It's a lot. You just want to be done.
Yes, sir.
What's the hardest one for you?
I don't really know. It's probably either long run or the Agassi drill. Agassi drill is where you go from line to line, touching the racket.
Yeah.
Trying to work on footwork.
Yeah.
It's not that fun.
It's not good. What's your favorite?
My favorite drill that we do at practice is probably King of the Hill, because that's just when we're like starting and we just have fun and everyone's like joking and we just.
It's great.
It is.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Probably the up and down points. I like playing those. That's fun.
That's awesome. So tell me about your team. Is it close knit? Or have y'all had great accomplishments? What's it look like this year?
It's definitely very different because I'm the only one returning on varsity because we had 5 seniors last year. So it's definitely, the girls' team's definitely different. But we did a Hillcrest tournament, and we got second place for our first tournament this year.
That's a good thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. How about you?
For the guys, this is my first year on varsity.
Yeah.
But there's 2 returning on varsity, and the team's a lot different from last year too, because we had, I think, 4 or 5 guys graduate. So the team's different this year too, but we're winning matches together and starting to bond a lot more.
Yeah.
So it's a lot better now. So
We have a young team, boys and girls.
So, being some of the only returners, what's it like being a leader? How do you try to lead your younger teammates?
I try to just uplift them and just tell them that, you know, like, we can do this, even though, like, other people don't think that we can. Like, we can do this.
Good. How about you?
I try and help them out with stuff that they think they need to improve on.
Mhm.
So like, I'm a lefty and there's other lefties on the varsity, so I'll try and help them out a little bit more when some of the other returning players that's been on varsity longer can help out with the righties and stuff.
Yeah.
So we try and help them out a little bit more and help them improve on their game.
That's good.
So, Jayden, you said you're the only returning senior, and that's got to be a lot of pressure. But let me ask you this. You saying that, who have you looked up to in the past who was an upperclassman that was just phenomenal, maybe kind of a role model for you at Sardis that you'd kind of like to emulate? You guys tell me who those people are.
Caroline Johnson.
And why?
That is Miss Amanda's daughter, the coach's daughter.
Awesome.
And I played doubles with her last year, and she always uplifted me, and she's like really good. She's actually playing at Mobile now, so.
Little things. South Alabama?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, awesome.
I look up to Lincoln Young. That's the guys coach. That's the guys coach son. He always like tried to help with my game and stuff and trying to help me improve.
Yeah.
And now he's playing at Bevel State with his twin brother.
That's awesome. So you said you want to go to Gadsden State?
Yes, sir.
Afterwards to do this?
Yes, sir.
Auburn?
Well, I want to go to Wallace to play tennis.
Okay. So Wallace, then Auburn. And both of y'all want to go to Auburn.
Well, that was just my dream university.
Dream
I don't
university.
think I want to go there.
How's their tennis program? I have no idea on college athletics. Who's good at tennis? Who's good at tennis in college?
I don't really watch a lot of tennis. I just play it.
Okay, but if a college came to you and said, "Hey, we want you to play college tennis for us," who would it be?
I would want Wallace too. So
Wallace?
I think that, yes, sir.
So you're gonna play for Wallace?
I hope so.
I believe in you. I'm not doubting. I believe in you, Gadsden State.
Yes, sir.
In your dream school, if they were to come to you.
I don't know. It'd probably be Auburn. I don't know.
Smart man.
I feel surrounded by the enemy today. I'm such a Bama fan. Anyway, but let me ask you this. You were talking about those that impacted you. How do you encourage those players under you? How are you creating that team chemistry? How do you want to take this in? Because really, you're the leader now.
Yes,
Whether
sir.
you want it or not.
Yes, sir.
You're the leader, and you're one of the 3 leaders.
Yes, sir.
What are you going to do with this year? How are you going to bond? How are you going to be different than teams before you?
I just, I think that we're so much more than tennis. Like, our friendship goes beyond tennis. Because I play on a team with all of my best friends.
That's great.
So it is. And I play doubles.
And helpful.
And I play doubles with my sister.
Okay.
So.
I bet that could be interesting.
Me, but.
I need to get her on the phone.
She is really good. She's a 7th grader, so.
That's awesome. Is it fun playing with your sister?
It is. It's definitely different, but it's fun. We do argue sometimes, but.
No.
Sisters argue? I'd never.
Yeah.
I'd never believe that.
And you don't rub in that you're better or.
No, sir.
Never.
No, sir.
You would not do that, would you?
Not at all.
And does your sister play?
No, sir.
No.
She's in band.
She's in band. Does she cheer you on?
No, sir. Not as much as my parents do, but sometimes she does.
That's hilarious. So, the sibling thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My brother is 7 years younger than I am, and I don't know that we could have peacefully played together.
Yeah. You know, So, I know that tennis, or I've heard it said from other tennis players, tennis is mental. It's a lot of mental stuff.
It is.
So, how do you... I know the athleticism's important.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the conditioning's important. How do you mentally prepare yourself for a match?
Throughout the day, I don't really think about it because then I like start overthinking. I get nervous. But I just go out there and I think I'm just playing the ball. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just playing the ball. So
Yeah.
So throughout the day, I'll think about the match, but I don't think about it too much. But like through the day, if I know how this person plays, then I'll make up a game plan of like what I'm going to do,
Yeah.
and how I'm going to beat them.
So what kind of things do you look for? Like if you're strategizing, do you watch film on the athlete? You know, I know in certain like football and things like that, you watch film. What kind of things do you do to strategize against? Because you obviously know ahead of time who you're going to be playing, right? And
most of the time,
Most of the time.
like if it's schools that we know of, then
and so, how do you develop that plan? What does that look like?
So before a match, like after all the team warms up together, and then you go out on the court to play the match, you'll get out there and warm up with those players, and as you're out there warming up, you'll start to figure out their weakness and their strengths.
Yeah.
And then you'll just play to that and try to strategize with your doubles partner.
Yeah.
Or if you're out there playing singles, then you'll just try and figure it out yourself.
Okay.
Which it's not that hard to do. But sometimes it is.
Do
When you're
y'all
playing
have
good
like
teams.
Do y'all have like a game day process that you go through that you have to do? Like in your mind, you have to get this, and this done on game day for you to be prepared to play?
No, sir. Not for me.
yeah, not really, no sir.
Okay.
So they're just born ready.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're good to go.
Do you, in other words, going in on what he said, I've learned this with a lot of athletes. Are you listening to music before? Are you zoning out to that? Are you quiet? Some people are quiet. Some athletes are quiet before their match. I don't want to do anything. Some people, what does that process look like for you?
I just bond with the team before we go on to calm my nerves and just talk to them instead of.
So you just like being around people?
I do.
So you're an extrovert?
I am.
Yeah,
very
okay.
much so.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
I can tell you. I can tell when you walked in. But anyway, how do you deal with that? Is it music? Is it I gotta be quiet? Am I hanging out with people? What is?
I like to hang out with my teammates and especially my doubles partners. So like we'll talk before a match, and if it's someone that I've seen play before, then he's never played tennis. This is his first year, so I'll try and help him out and let him know what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So good.
That's cool.
I'm gonna ask this question. Coaches, talk about your coaches. How have they been significant for you? What have you learned from them? Why are you grateful for them? Give me a statement too that they say that you probably will never forget for the rest of your life.
Miss Amanda she says that tennis is not life. There's more to life than tennis.
Okay.
And so that really helps me because she's more than a coach to us girls. So like if I needed her, like I could call her and she would be there for me.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So,
talk to me, Will.
All right. So Coach Young, he'll let us know that like no matter what happens, we're still a team. We're still family. Because our team is like family.
Yeah.
And we'll argue sometimes, but at the end of the day, we're all still buddies. So, and he'll just let us know that basically we're just a family and all that. But other than that, he's a good coach. I really like him as a coach.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's nice that they care beyond the scope of sports. It's good to have positive impact.
Yeah. Well, you've had some good questions. You got any more?
Do y'all do anything other than tennis throughout the year? Any other sports or extracurriculars or anything like that?
No, sir. Just tennis.
Okay.
So, Will, you do FFA.
Yes, sir.
Future Farmers. Do you enjoy that?
Yes, sir.
What's that? Do you do any competitions with that?
No, sir.
No. You just like being a part of that.
Yes, sir.
So that's really cool. Hunting, fishing, working out, and playing. tennis, and you hunt.
I do hunt.
I saw that on her thing. I noticed. Yeah. So what do you hunt for?
Deer.
Deer. Awesome. She's savage.
Now, does she actually? Do you bow hunt? Do you hunt with a rifle, or do you just go out there and karate chop them? Because you're also a black belt.
Steven. So, yes, about that. Dang, girl.
I have a rifle. I have a 243.
Not that you need it, because you could go out there and just smack it, right?
Definitely.
That's a good. I'm glad you went there, Steven.
Give him the old Judy chop.
Yeah. Break the wrist.
Yes.
Walk away. Yes, I'm very impressed with you. So you black belt.
Yes, sir. I don't take karate anymore because it was just too much with tennis. But I started taking karate my 4th grade year. And I took it until 7th grade.
So she's a black belt. She's a hunter. And if you're playing tennis against her, she's hunting you down.
Yeah.
I mean, jeez.
I've got to ask a question of both
Please.
of you. Okay, so I know that there is a really fast-growing sport in America, and the fastest one right now is actually pickleball. What do we think about pickleball? Do we like it? Do we not like it? Tell me, what are your thoughts?
Well, I've never played, but during the summer, it kind of did take over our courts.
Yeah.
Like, there was just a lot of people there playing pickleball.
Right.
So.
Okay. Now, so you've never played it before?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. How about you, Will?
I've played it before. It's fun. It's pretty much mini tennis.
Yeah.
But
mini tennis.
It's not like mini like table tennis, but it's like medium tennis, right?
Yes, sir. It's pretty fun to play. I like it.
Yeah.
But it like during the summer, it does take over the courts a little bit more than I'd like. So you don't have as much room to play.
Yeah.
Tell you what I noticed about it is it's very deceiving because you have a paddle in your hand and you think because you're out there on a court that it's like a tennis racket, but it does not have the length that you would think it does. So you go to swing and completely miss. It's like, what happened, you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got you. Well,
I've
cool.
never played pickleball.
Oh, it's fun.
We should do this.
Yeah.
Should be fun. Pickleball. And then you have 5 sisters.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And you're adopted.
Well, I have 4 sisters.
So you're adopted.
Yes, sir.
And so your twins adopted also?
Yes, sir.
Obviously. Okay, so tell me about your sisters and what it's like to live. I guess it's you and your sisters?
Yes, sir. It's me, my sisters, my mom and dad.
Oh, wow. So, a lot of girls.
Yes.
So how's that go at home?
It's a little chaotic sometimes.
I could attest. Yeah.
Yeah, you would know, wouldn't you?
I'm me and the dog are the only males in the house.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. All male in my house. Anyway. But anyway, and you have siblings?
I just have a sister.
Just a sister, the one you fought with. Yeah. Okay, I remember that.
Yes, sir.
So you can play. Did I say you could play piano?
Yes, sir.
What can't you do?
A lot.
Can you sing?
Not great, but I mean, I do sing at church, but.
Now, Will sings too, right?
Will you sing?
I sing, but I don't sing at church.
Gotcha.
I don't like to sing in front of a bunch of people.
Okay.
I bet I know what song you like to sing.
Which one?
Brand New Man by Brooks and Dunn. You like singing that one?
Yes, sir.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Good taste.
So,
That's a good
so
one.
country is your...
Yes, sir.
What's your thing?
Country.
You like country?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah.
Now, are we talking like today's country, modern country? Are we talking about 90s country? Are we talking about classic country?
Modern.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I like a mixture, but mostly older country.
Ooh.
So who's your favorite country singer?
I like Cody Johnson.
George Strait.
Yeah, that's good. Good, my daughter.
Thought he'd say the achy breaky heart.
Oh.
You know, whatever.
Billy Ray.
Billy Ray Cyrus. Billy Ray. Okay. But yeah.
Very eclectic musical here because I see Springsteen is Jayden's favorite artist right now. Springsteen, you like some of his stuff, huh?
Well, it's a song.
Okay.
I forget who it's by, but
all right.
It just reminds me of summer, so I like it.
Oh, okay.
Because I like summer.
Nice.
And karate chopping and all those. Anyway, so now for the fun part of the show. Tell us about an embarrassing moment. Sometime that was funny, where you might have messed up. It might have been on the bus ride. It might have been going, during practice or something like that. But something that's memorable that you and funny. I like this background music, Steven.
I thought I'd change it up.
Thank you.
I can't really think of anything. I don't do a lot of like embarrassing stuff because I don't like to embarrass myself.
Okay.
But I don't really know.
I mean, I'm sure I've missed a ball before, but I just can't think of like a specific time.
Memorable. Yeah.
How important is it to have your racket, the wires spaced just right? Are you kind of meticulous when it comes to that? Does it cause a problem if some of the wires are just a little too close to each other? I've seen people kind of pick that out before.
It can, but I just get my racket restrung mainly whenever my string breaks. So.
How often does that happen where it breaks out on the court while you're in a match?
It's never happened to me in a match. It's happened at like practice and lessons and stuff, but never at a match.
What is that like? I mean, does it pop off and hit your hand, or just makes a loud sound, or what?
It makes a funny sound like whenever you hit the ball, and then like I'm like, okay, I broke. Yeah, it sounds like that. Ding. And then I know that I broke a string.
Look at that! I nailed that sound, Steven.
You did.
Aren't you proud of me?
Who needs sound effects? We got Seth.
That's right. I got one of them. I don't know if you noticed, her favorite movie is Mean Girls. So,
how are we liking the remake?
I haven't watched it.
Okay.
Lindsay Lohan.
I haven't watched.
I mean, no, I'm talking about the original, the Lindsay
Oh,
Lohan.
yeah, I like that one.
Your favorite character. Who's your favorite character in that?
I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched
Okay.
it. Yeah, it's been a while.
What's your favorite movie, Will?
Probably Magnificent Seven or Tombstone.
Okay, I hear you. So you're enjoying those, and I seem to think both of you like math. No.
So.
What's your favorite subject?
It's probably math or maybe forensic science.
Math or forensic science. That's fun. And you like math.
I do.
Why do you like math?
It seems to come easier to me.
That was the struggle of my life. Steven, did you struggle with math?
Algebra, yeah. I don't think you should ever mix numbers and letters together.
Amen.
But as far as geometry goes, I was an ace in geometry. So shapes, I can do that all day long. But forget about the other stuff. Sine, cosine, tangent, pre-calculus, trigonometry. No, thank you.
I was a history science guy.
Yeah, I loved history. A stenographer. Explain that.
So cool.
Well, I don't want to go to school forever, so that only takes 2 years. And they make pretty good money, so.
Explain what a sonographer does.
It's the person that does ultrasounds.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So, are we talking about like you just want to do sonography for babies? Or are we talking about other sonography too, like finding tumors and other stuff like that in people's bodies?
I think I want to just do babies.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about?
They're like nicer than the other.
What do you think about the 3D and the 4D ultrasound stuff
Those
they
are
have
cool.
these days?
It is cool.
Yeah.
Those are cool. So, Will?
Yes, sir.
What's your ambition? What do you want to do outside of college? After college.
Physical therapy.
Physical therapy.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. You're a well-needed man.
Very much.
Very much. And so, sonographer, that's a cool deal. So you're going to do that at Wallace?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
They have a really good program, so.
That's awesome. I tell you what, with all three of my kids, I was super grateful for you. That job. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So when you go to Wallace, do you plan on staying on campus, or are you going to be driving back and forth from home to there?
If I can drive back and forth, then I think I want to.
I got you. Wallace is an amazing campus. I went there myself. Now, it's grown a lot since I went, but yeah, you're right. They have an amazing program. All the medical, all the nursing stuff is so good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My cousin goes there.
Oh, nice.
It's awesome. So if you, and this is the very end of our thing, if you could leave one statement to your team when you're done. You're not done yet, so it's okay. We're not there. You're close. What would you want that to be? How do you want the team? What kind of impression do you want your legacy to be? Like, how do you want to be remembered?
I want my team to know that don't ever give up and chase your dreams. And not everything's impossible.
That's good.
I want them to know also not to give up and that there's more to life than just tennis, and don't just focus just on tennis.
Yeah. So that's a big deal, and so
sage advice.
That is some solid advice. I see we got about 3 minutes. Tell me some upcoming athletes that you feel like under y'all that are going to be really good in the future.
My sister is one of them.
Your sister?
Yes, sir.
You think she'll really achieve better than you?
She did start earlier than me, so she may.
Okay. Will?
I'm thinking Bryson Martin. I mean, he's the number 2. He's better than me, but he's still got a couple more years to go.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he'll be pretty good by the time he's done.
Real good.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, I hope this year is fantastic.
Thank you.
And the show's not over. We're going to continue to have fun. But you guys are great, and it was such a joy to have you guys. So I hope Sardis does great, and y'all continue to kill it. So
Thank you.
in a good way, not like kill it. But anyway, Steven?
88.5 JFM is WJIA Guntersville. Streaming online at 885jfm.com.
Is that fun when you go to Mobile?
It is.
What's that like?
So we always go early, and we get our hotel room, and it's a pretty nice hotel. And then we go to the courts and play all day. It's a huge, there's tons of courts.
Yeah.
And then after state, we go to the beach.
Yeah.
So.
It's not that far.
It's not.
Will, have you been?
No, sir.
No. This year.
Hopefully.
It's coming, Will.
I'm thinking.
You got to visualize it.
I'm thinking we got a chance at it. We got a good chance.
I believe.
Good.
She reminds me. I was telling you about Faith Griffin.
Yeah.
Most interesting girl we've had on here. You're lining up with her.
Yeah.
Really?
Karate, deer hunting.
Karate, deer hunting.
I tried to get my girls to deer hunt, and they were okay with it for a second, and then they were like, "I'm done."
Yeah. Yeah. Did it hurt their feelings or?
No. They just. It's a lot of sitting.
Yes, I've heard.
And I'm not patient. I don't know why I like it, because I'm not patient.
You're not patient.
I'm not.
So how many have you gotten?
2.
2. And you were like over the top.
I'm not that great at it.
No. It's the fact you try though. Like you can hunt, you can fit, and I said fish. You can hunt, you can karate chop somebody. Tennis. I mean, you got it all. It's pretty cool. It's nice to meet you, Jayden.
Nice to meet you.
I feel like I need to get your autograph. You're gonna be.
You're gonna.
Yeah, I am gonna get your autograph. It's going on my door. Steven.
I can't believe we've gotten this far and we haven't talked about any love interests. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We got boyfriends. We got girlfriends.
I do have a boyfriend.
Girlfriend?
No, sir.
And how long?
A year and a half.
Wow. Long-term commitment here. He going to Wallace?
He's going to Lawson to play baseball.
Okay. Nice. Sardis?
He does go to Sardis. He's a senior.
So he's a good ball player.
He hasn't asked me, but I'm not big on that. I don't want him to ask.
That's the thing. Like, they don't go to dances like we used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, eh.
Like, we are going to prom, but I just don't want him to ask me. Like,
You
with
don't want him to ask?
Not with a big sign and all that.
Oh, she doesn't want the big prom.
So it would be embarrassing if they did that.
Not necessarily embarrassing, just
Or
no need for it.
unnecessary attention.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you're going to say yes?
I would.
So if he did a proposal, you would be upset?
I wouldn't be upset. I would just be like, hey, you didn't have to do that.
But I enjoyed it.
But I enjoyed it.
Ah, there it is! Steven, did you see that?
I think it's great.
I hope he's watching.
It's like it won't disappoint me.
I know you've been together for a year and a half. It's time to shake it up, man. What's his name?
Trey.
Trey, where you at, man? Where you at?
He's currently at the beach right now playing baseball.
Oh, wow.
But their game got canceled, so he may be watching.
Sardis has got a really good baseball team this year.
They do.
Awesome.
Hey, Will.
Yes, sir.
Don't get in any hurry. You don't have to get in any hurry at all because, well, I think you'll see from this video right here. You know that whole mother-son relationship you have right now?
Yes, sir.
It continues after you find that special somebody and you decide to tie the knot, and it's like they're like you're forever like ride or die because the mom thing it kind of continues. Take a look at this.
Hey, you need to go potty before we leave?
Actually do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good job, buddy. Did you go poop too? Yeah. You get another. Remember, I'm not buying anything at the store today.
No toys. Stay away from the cars.
This is getting old.
Remember, don't touch. Don't touch. Just look.
God. Snackies?
Yeah. Do you want me to take a picture and I'll send it to Santa? Should we send Santa this one too?
Yeah, send this one to Santa.
You found the big boy tools. You know what? You go down this one all by yourself, but stay where you can see me. I love you. Love you so much.
People are so dumb.
Here, blow out the candles. 3, blow it out. 1. Feel better? Do you need more candles?
I need to do that for my child.
Oh, Grandma, you love that.
Secretly appreciative.
Grandpa's home from work.
Let's call Grandpa.
Here, Grandpa wants to know what you did today.
You actually called him.
Hey, bud.
See? It always makes you feel better.
It was great.
This is amazing, Steven.
That was awesome.
That was incredible.
I thought you'd like it.
That guy's a good sport.
He really is.
Wow. I don't think I would have done so well.
You know, at some point you have to ask, what's going on here? He just kind of went along.
He did.
Wow.
Good sport.
You know, if you're going to give me an M&M, I'm not going to complain,
No.
though.
No.
You gotta be careful with the M&Ms. You eat too many, you might get a cavity. Oh, let's talk about that. Have we had fillings, you two?
I have.
Any fillings between the two of our guests today?
I have.
Yeah.
I've had one.
One? Okay. Now, tell me the truth. Did you enjoy the happy gas? Did you get the happy gas when you got the filling?
I did. That was the best part.
Do they still have the happy gas? Have you experienced the happy gas?
You
Either one of
pay
you?
for it, they do.
I don't think I did.
You didn't?
They
I don't think I
have
did.
I choose
I
not
don't
to.
think so.
fruit scented happy gas.
I know.
It's the best.
He remembers.
Yeah.
So good.
It was the best.
So, do you enjoy going to the dentist? I guess that's what I'm getting around to.
I don't
ask.
hate it.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
Okay.
It's
Gotcha.
not bad.
No, it's not bad. So it's all good. So
Yeah.
no really bad situations with the dentist. You know, some people, that's their like biggest fear.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you've got fear of public speaking, you got fear of going to the dentist, and
clowns. You forgot clowns.
clowns. Anyway,
It's a real thing.
It's a thing.
Here's Emma. Emma has a little problem with the dentist from time to time.
There are very few places I hate more than the dentist. Do my teeth feel great now? Yes. Did I just go through medieval torture? Also, yes. And speaking of torture, I had to get x-rays. Now, at face value, this doesn't seem so bad. They just put a little weighted blanket on you, snap a few pictures. It is so much more than that. I'm talking about that thing, the thing they put in between your tongue and your teeth so that they can take the picture. I have a weirdly small mouth. That's why I have to get my sushi cut small, and that thing cuts into the bones. I told my friend that I had a dentist appointment, and she replied, "Oh, I like going to the dentist." I like going to the dentist. Proceeds to tell me about how in her 40 years on this earth, she's never once had anything so much as a cavity. Said, how many times a day are you brushing your teeth on? Twice. Do you floss? No. No. I have another friend. We stayed at a hotel together, and we were about to go to bed. I said, do you want to go brush your teeth? She goes, nah, I'll just do that in the morning. I never brush my teeth at night. Never brushes her teeth at night. Never had a cavity. How? I don't even really like sugar, yet I've had so many fillings I barely have any tooth left to get cavities. The good news, at least, is that the hygienist told me that my teeth were very photogenic today. Take my wins where I can get them? So, like, instead of trying to go to space and stuff, can we put some resources into, like, some magic mouthwash that keeps us from getting cavities and plaque and stuff? That would be great.
Wow.
I never floss. Do any of you floss?
No.
Rarely.
It's wild.
When I think about it.
Just when you think about it. Okay. For me, I might get a piece of floss if I got something stuck in there, you know, or toothpick usually works.
So the dentist asks, so how often do you floss? You were here the last time.
Right. Today.
Yeah. A minute ago. Obviously, we're doing freestyle, so we're going to be giving away 5 passes to B&B Video Games. It's in Albertville. If y'all want somewhere fun to go, I'd heads up one of your friends to call in. Or your boyfriend. Free date. Just saying. You probably don't want to play video games, so I'm wrong.
10 seconds, y'all. Put us on a brief hold. Be right
I want
back.
to karate chop somebody.
The Varsity Freestyle.
All right, this is your chance to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B Video Games. It's a really cool place, as our friend Jordan says. The Albertville Albertville mullet. Business in the front, party in the back. Right beside the Pizza Hut in Albertville. And all you got to do is answer 3 questions. I know that sounds very intimidating to some of you, but it's okay. It's like phone a friend. And I got the answers right here in front of my face, and I'm going to help you get there. So all you got to do is call in the next minute. And the first question I'm going to ask is, how many arms does a starfish have? How many arms does a starfish have?
Want to win? Call us now at 256-505-0885.
You say I'm impatient, you say I'm forgetful, you say that I'm
Hey, can you turn the radio down for us just a little bit? Are you there?
Hello.
Hey, what's your name?
Scott.
Scott? All right, Scott.
Yes, sir.
Where are you listening to us from?
We're from Gunnersville. We're on the way to Albertville.
Ah, very cool. All right, you want to play this game?
Yes, sir.
All right, hold on the line.
Hey, Scott, how are you?
Doing good. How you doing?
Man, I'm good because you just called in. So all you got to do is answer these questions, play the game with me. How many arms does the starfish have?
5.
You nailed it. That's a good start. Number 2, name a mammal, a land mammal, that can't jump. These animals are very large.
A land mammal that can't jump?
Cannot jump.
A bear?
That is not one of our answers. It is the mascot
It doesn't have
for
to
the
be
Crimson Tide.
It doesn't have to be a mammal. It might be a pachyderm.
That's true. That's true.
Well, it can't be the tide, so it has to be an elephant.
Yes! That is one. Just for everybody else listening, a sloth, a hippo, rhino, or an elephant would have worked. So, how many
I wonder how high a bear can jump.
You know, I don't want to know. I don't want to see it.
That means you're having a bad day if you find that out.
Day. Last question, I believe in you. What do you call a baby goat? Same thing you call a baby goat. The same thing you probably call your children. It is a
kid.
Yes! Wow, look at you, man. Nailing it, knocking it out of the park. Thank you so much for calling and playing. How are you?
Doing good. How you doing?
Man, I'm great. Thank you for calling in. You have won. We're going to push you over to our producer, but I am glad you made our show better.
When's it going to air?
It's airing right now. You are live, buddy. The music is so good, Steven. We can only play 3 seconds. Our Facebook says, you're gone.
Yeah.
You can't be live anymore. So, you are always on camera while you're on here. So, but you will be on TV. Also, Horizon Communications. So, this is what you look like right now. Oh. All those cameras. So, look at that. We got your best angles.
Oh, yeah.
So, my wife has a favorite side. Which is yours?
My right side.
That one, there it is. Girls have that.
I got to figure out these.
I like those glasses. Those are
glasses
awesome.
To see.
This is Officer Harris.
My old man glasses.
As Gunnersville Elementary School goes, he's the hero.
Well.
All the kids love him. So, he does track and does that. But anyway, any fun things got going on this summer for you guys?
I am going out west to Yellowstone.
Oh, wow.
I want to do that.
Yeah,
you can find out if bears jump.
Yes! Have fun. Just you ask, you take a video and send it to me. That's about as close as I want to get. So, Will?
Probably going and playing in tournaments and going back down to Auburn and playing in the USCA championships.
Wow.
I played in those last year with some of my friends from Sardis and some others from around here.
Awesome.
And we got runner-up.
That's awesome. Is that where they kind of start scouting you too?
No, sir. I mean, there can be some scouts there, I guess, but I never saw any there last year.
Yeah. It's a weird scenario when you turn these on in the video. Did you hear us talking to ourselves in the radio when he answered the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to tell the people, turn it down. I like that guy, Steven.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun. His daughter calls and plays the car line competition sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, she actually won, I think, 12 gift cards not too long ago. They're on spring break, by the way. Just got nails done. And they are going
He got his nails done?
I didn't say he did. Didn't say he did. So, Anyway, going to the theater. So they're going to go see the new Kung Fu, Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu.
Yeah. Anyway.
I hope not.
Yeah, I know. It's like Winnie the Pooh and martial arts.
Just got really bad.
I definitely want to see that movie.
Yes, everything about that I want to see.
There is a Winnie the Pooh, like a really dark Winnie the Pooh movie out right now.
Really?
Have you heard about it?
Seen previews.
Blood and Honey, I think it is. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Why ruin my childhood like that?
Dude, exactly. Well, they
So
did it with
selfish.
the clowns. You remember it?
Yes.
It messed me up as a kid.
I never watched that movie, but you did.
Be glad you didn't. I couldn't take a shower for like 2 months after that without thinking a clown was going to come up out of
Do
the
you
drain
like
and
scary
kill me.
movies?
I do not.
Yes, sir. Well, amen.
Will, you like them?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite one?
I don't know. Probably it. It's fun to watch. I like it.
The new one?
He said it's fun to watch, Steven.
Yeah.
Like the clown and stuff.
Yeah.
So the original one, I had trouble driving down dark roads,
After
for a
that?
minute. Yeah. If a little piece of trash floated up, it was like, oh, turn around. Time to go.
Nope. If you see a red balloon, no.
Nope.
It must have been a very traumatic movie. I'm glad I did not watch it.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not a scary movie kind of guy.
It shocked a generation.
Poor Officer Harris.
Yeah. It makes it hard to go walking, in the woods at night. If you have to look for somebody or something, it makes you think maybe I don't think they're in there. I'm gonna go to this parking lot.
They're probably not there. They're over there in the Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Anyway, we talking to Greg today?
I'm about to get him on the phone.
I know you got more videos. He's coming up though, isn't he? But anyway, yeah. So you're going to Yellowstone with your family?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Don't mess with buffalo.
Steven did.
I did. Not at Yellowstone, though.
Steven and buffaloes are very much friends. So I have this dream. Coach Bashall thinks it's hilarious. We want the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile to take us, the Varsity Radio Show, to the Savannah Bananas. Do a live show. Watch the, I'm dreaming here. VIP passes on the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile.
Right.
I don't understand why this is such a stretch of the imagination.
I mean, it travels through from time to time.
Right? So last time it came, Coach Bashall said, he posted a picture. He said, "Seth, it's here. Get here now." He's the track coach at Gunners. Said, "It's here. Come." But anyway, sadly we missed it.
Yeah.
But maybe one day.
Did you eat something weird that day?
I just remember the first time I was with the Arab marching band and we were going to the national championship. No, we were coming home from the national championship, and it drove beside us, and I was like, "That is the coolest thing."
It's almost like seeing.
I just want to
a
be
celebrity.
I just want to ride on the inside of it. I just like how many people get to say that. Like I rode the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile.
Greg,
That's a big deal, right?
It is.
Greg, have you ever
pretty
ridden
cool.
in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile?
No.
No.
You want to though.
Well,
Would
that'd
you
be
turn
cool,
it down?
probably.
Would you turn it down?
No. No, you can't turn it.
Exactly. Who would turn it down? Who would say no? I don't want to ride the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile. Nobody.
It's a once in a lifetime
I
shot.
think
That's right.
Something though I rode in that was very interesting. A lot of people hadn't done. Quite a few years ago, I got to go up in the Goodyear Blimp.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
hardcore jealous.
That was neat. Now that was neat.
I am jealous. Now I wish that would be a reality too. So,
All right,
I
y'all
was
ready?
gonna say,
yes.
Let's go. Let's hit some sports. We'll pick this up there, okay? Hold on.
Now, sports analyst, Greg Glasscock.
Greg! How are you?
Great, how are you?
Man, I am good. We were talking about one of my favorite subjects on the show, Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, and you now added a new element to my dream. Yeah, Oscar Mayer Wiener, vehicle ride all the way, hear me out, to the Savannah Bananas, VIP passes, do the show at the Savannah Bananas, and then ride the Goodyear Blimp. Just saying. It's not a far stretch. It's not a far stretch, guys.
No, not at all. Not at all. Piece of cake.
You got a dream. You got a dream. And
Well,
Greg
hey.
got to do it, so.
I hadn't done the Wienermobile, but I did get to go up several years ago in the blimp when it came to the Albertville Airport. And, what's really interesting is when you get up in the air, it's almost like you can see the lake right away. I mean, it's like you could just reach out and touch Gunnersville.
Wow.
You know, the cities are so close, you know. So it was cool flying over the lake. I kept thinking, okay, I wonder if this blimp floats if we go down, you know.
Yeah. I wonder if it's a slow roll.
That's what I was thinking.
What is it? I don't want to find out. Just like the bear jumping. I don't want to see it. I
definitely did not want to find out.
No.
But that was a neat experience, though, going up in the blimp.
Yes. So, Greg, you've been everywhere, man. And so, tell us what's going on.
Well, you know, with spring break this week for a lot of schools, it's a little bit slower right now on the sports side. I was at a track and field event last night at Gunnersville. It was Marshall County against Coleman County, and unfortunately several teams, I guess because of spring break and other reasons, backed out. So I think there's a total of, I want to say 9 teams there between the two counties, and that was a lot of fun. Marshall County took home the trophy.
Come on, somebody.
So, real strong outings. You know, Albertville, Arab, and Gunnersville all had very, very strong teams there last night representing the county. And also, I'm trying to think of who else. DAR was there, and I'm probably leaving somebody out. But
Coleman.
It was fun. Yeah, well, I was talking about for Marshall County.
Oh, yeah.
Who else was there? I think maybe. Then Coleman County, you know, you had Coleman there, you had Holly Pond, Good Hope, Fairview, maybe that's about it. I think there was like 9 total, but it was a lot of fun. I know Gunnersville track goes this weekend, a 2-day meet up in Huntsville. And then we host a meet next Saturday that I'll be at. Actually, Gunnersville will host a couple of Saturday meets in the month of April. So that's always a lot of fun on the track side of things. And last night while track was going on, I tried to take a peek down at the baseball field. Baseball team played Huntsville, and best I could figure out, they lost it in the 9th inning, or 7th inning. They played 7 innings, and which I hadn't got to see the baseball team a lot, but from what I hear, they're very young. Got a lot of freshmen, especially pitching and all, so it's kind of one of those deals where they're probably going to take their lumps this year, but it's going to be a good learning experience and build for the future. So, you know, you got baseball going on. I also want to throw out a little kudos to Sardis. I know you got Sardis, I believe, in the house today.
They hear.
I saw where they went down to Gulf Shores. I think they're competing in a tournament this week, and they beat the host Gulf Shores Dolphins at their own place. And they're one team in 5A, Gulf Shores was. So congratulations to the Lions. They got a very strong baseball team. I tell you something I'm real excited about next month. I'm going to try to go catch the Boaz Sardis games in baseball. That's going to be a battle of 2 top 5 teams right there. You know, they met last year in the postseason at Sardis, and I didn't get to go, but I heard they basically had people hanging off trees and everywhere. I mean, I don't think you could fit 4 people over there at the stadium. So
not a rivalry or anything, no.
Oh, no. Not like they're close together or anything.
No.
You know? So, yeah. So that's always a lot of fun. So, you know, you got baseball going on, softball, soccer.
People hanging on trees, you know.
Oh, yeah, they're just everywhere. You know, hanging off off the rooftops and everything. Yeah.
Yes.
But and of course soccer's still going strong throughout the county. Gunnersville doesn't play until next week again, but the boys are ranked number 1 in 5A, and the girls are ranked number 2, so they're still going strong. So, yeah, and the thing about it, you get back from spring break, and it's hard to believe, but actually it's what I call kind of the stretch run in spring sports, because you're going to be in April, and, things end in May. And I did see where some Marshall County teams will actually have some spring games in football.
Wow.
I heard the date last night. Gunnersville plays May 14th, which is a Tuesday. Got to go to Pisgah, so I'm not real thrilled about that. But Pisgah came to Gunnersville last year, so I guess they're returning the favor this year. So
Pisgah.
Spring games, for football, that gives you that little bit of taste to maybe hold you over until the summer's out, and
Yes.
It all gets going again in August. So,
fantastic,
so, yeah.
but you're about to go to your stretch of nothing for a while.
Yeah, I think this is a time of year that's not one of my favorites because I have a lot of downtime from announcing. Of course, I enjoy doing the track meet. They're usually an all day or all evening thing, so that's a lot of fun. And but I can't wait until, of course, football and then basketball kicks back off. That's always so much fun. So be interesting to see how all the county teams do in football this upcoming year. Should be a good year for the county.
Well, it is always such an honor and so great to talk to you, Greg. I hope you have a fun time doing those track meets and all the fun things you get to do.
Well, I appreciate it. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's a whole lot of fun, and I'm definitely blessed to be able to do it and represent Gunnersville when I do it. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, I can't wait until the track meet at home a week from Saturday. So Seth, if you got nothing to do, you need to come say hello.
That's right. Come up to the box.
There you go. To the box.
I might do it.
He's waiting on you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Greg, it's so good to talk to you. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful week.
All right. You guys too, and I'll see you next week.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right. Now, we got 5 minutes, so I know we got time for a video.
Yep.
But after that video, we're going to go into Buzzer Beater, and I'll explain that because you're going to participate. It's going to be great. So, I'll just tell you now. When we close the show, I'll say this is where you'll find us, and you'll say on Facebook at Varsity Radio Show. You'll do Instagram. You'll say, well, you can find us at Instagram. You'll say Twitter or X, and he'll finish us off. So, guys, y'all are great. Y'all have been a lot of fun.
It has.
Steven!
All right. Here. Tara's just going to take it. Take a look at this.
Things we did in the 90s. We experienced the magic that was the Scholastic Book Fair.
Yeah.
You were one of two types of kids at the book fair. You were either the kid who loved ordering books, you'd circle all the books you wanted from the catalog. Most likely you ordered one of these.
Yep.
Or you were the kid whose mom gave you $5 to get a nice book, but you ended up getting one of these erasers or one of these posters instead.
Yeah, that was me.
How about the big felt posters that had the markers with it?
Oh, yeah.
It was like a big monster truck.
Yes,
yes.
yes.
So much fun.
Yes.
So,
I was number 2.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
I like the big posters, but with the ADD, it was always half finished. But, I always like to circle the books, and I never read them.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
You had them.
Yeah, I had them.
You had the option to read them.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you, man. I like the posters, too. And I would get the books. There was one book in particular. I memorized a poem from it.
Nice.
Would you like for me to recite it for you?
Would you please?
It was Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Never mind.
Yes.
Never.
Don't you ever laugh as a hearse goes by, for you may be the next to die.
Oh, my gosh.
They wrap you up in a big white sheet from your head down to your feet. They put you in a big black box and cover you up with dirt and rocks. All goes well for about a week, but then your coffin begins to leak.
Oh my gosh.
The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out. The worms play.
How did you memorize this?
On your snout. They eat your eyes, they eat your nose, they even eat the jelly between your toes.
Oh my gosh.
One green worm with rolling eyes crawls in your stomach and out your eyes. Your stomach turns a slimy green and pus pours out like whipping cream.
Okay, I'm disturbed now.
You spread it on a slice of bread, and
This is how we're gonna end this.
That's what you eat when you're dead. So there you go. Yeah.
Thank you, Steven.
I don't know why. I just thought it was awesome.
Next time he asks the question, the answer's no.
No. Noted.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
I remember things.
Oh my gosh.
Disturbing things. Just ask Steph.
How?
Yeah.
How did you remember that?
I don't know. I really don't.
And
I
why?
Just committed it to memery.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Chris Bolden says you're very protected.
That's what he said. He's talking about you. Oh yeah, he's right. I got kung fu over here.
Yeah.
And I got
Big
the
time.
resource off. Ain't nobody touching me in the
he
next
said,
5 minutes.
ask her about her belt color.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. She's a
Don't
beast.
mess with a black belt.
Did we get to watch any basketball recently? Any of the college games?
I haven't watched it, but I followed it.
Did you see the buzzer beater between Wisconsin and Florida?
No, but I'd like to.
Oh my gosh, you got to look at it.
No, he did the grandma. Oh. They're making this a buzzer beater. Oh, Todd.
And run a double on him just to get him moving a little bit. Or it looks like Florida's going to sit back on it, just play this straight up.
Under 10.
Yeah, you don't want to shoot this right until about 4 seconds on the clock.
What a move! Doesn't go.
4 seconds.
In 4 seconds if they catch it on the fly.
That could be the biggest free throw he's ever seen.
Right
we don't know yet. And he's got one more.
If you're Florida, I don't think you go baseball pass here at all, Vern. You want to catch this. Make sure that the first guy catches it. Oh my, I didn't shoot it out.
And the Badgers lead by 2.
And Trice is playing the safety position. He just closed.
Chioza.
He got it! Oh my gosh. That was insane.
Heartbreaker right there.
Yeah.
That was insane. You think you got your stuff together.
Moments like that. That's why we love sports, you know?
Wow.
Moments like that.
Dorothy and Wayne watching. Wayne Mashburn.
That's Trey's grandparents.
Okay.
All right,
Awesome.
y'all, we got 18 seconds.
18
and
seconds.
We'll go ahead and hit this buzzer beater. Our own buzzer beater. Hey, we just saw one.
Yes, that was amazing.
Uh-huh. Here we go.
Truly amazing.
The buzzer beater.
That sound lets you know where you can find us when the show is over. We know we can hear you crying through the radio right now, but it's okay. We're going to give you a big social media hug because we're everywhere all the time. You can find us at Facebook.
At the Varsity Radio Show.
On Instagram.
At the Varsity Radio Show.
On Twitter or X.
At the Varsity Radio Show.
Also,
85.
You got it. Varsity Radio 885 over on TikTok at Varsity Radio Show and YouTube at Varsity Radio Show 885.
And podcast everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and Horizon Communications 182. Hey, guys. Good to have you with us. And, hey, we have had a fantastic show with some of the most wonderful athletes from Sardis. But we want to tell you about the fuel of the Varsity Charburger. Was it good?
I didn't eat it yet.
Oh, what is this? I feel like I just got punched in the stomach. Anyway.
You're in for a treat.
Charburger, yes. Home of the famous Char Grill, Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteak, and jumbo crispy onion rings, and B&B Video Games. The Albertville Mullet. Party in the back. Business in the front. Local video game retail store in the front. 80s style arcade in the back, right by Pizza Hut, just like Pizza Planet and Toy Story. That is B&B Video Games. We want you to come back next week. Same varsity time, same varsity place, 88.5 JFM for the Varsity Radio Show. It's going to be good. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you next week.